Today brings with it some news from Camp Samsung as we have some alleged leaks of the Galaxy Note 8 specs. Now, while the Note series is not going to be a flagship, at least this time around, given that we have the S8 and S8 Plus announcement on the horizon, Samsung are undoubtedly still going to be focusing hard on this device to not only give us power, but of course to help the device kind of rise above all the concerns and bad press that are going to be following it like a bad stink, thanks to its predecessor literally catching on fire. And, you know, that's understandable, and it's understandably going to have an impact on how this particular product is viewed by the public and so on. You know, people are going to have concerns, and, you know, the specs are definitely going to help, but to be honest, it's really going to go with marketing and them reassuring people that they have ironed out the problems that plagued the Note 7, and we won't be seeing any flames erupting from the Note 8 anytime soon. Now, according to Slash Leaks, we're going to be seeing a pretty nice device here in terms of power, and we're also going to see some differentiation here, aside from the design of course, from the S8 and S8 Plus variations. Now, the Note 8 will feature the same Snapdragon 835 and Exynos 8895 system on chip, or SoC, but you may recall the earlier specs that revealed that this particular processor might just be running at a higher clock speed. Now, of course, this helps add that distinction, you know, what's the difference between the Note and the S8 or whatever, but of course it also could mean better performance. Of course there is more to performance than just, hey, have you got more clock speed for me, bruh, but it definitely helps. Among these specs, again, the Slash Leaks link will be in the description below. You will also notice a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED display that will have 4K resolution along with a 4K panel. And the higher clock speeds of not only the Snapdragon and Exynos will be undoubtedly going to rendering these extra pixels comfortably, not only for everyday use, but of course gaming and that sort of thing as well. We are also seeing 6 GB of RAM, which is pretty damn nice for a phone, or phablet to be more exact, as well as a pretty impressive 256 GB of internal memory. Now, as with any leaks that aren't from official sources or, you know, before they should be released, you should take these with a pinch of salt, because even if these leaks are true at the time of writing or recording, I suppose I should say, they might not necessarily still be true when Samsung is actually ready to announce the device. You know, they could change as they're working on things. You know, they improve something, they swap something out for something else. You know, they're still ironing out the device. You know, they definitely don't need or want another PR disaster with the Note 8, so not only do they need to make sure, doubly sure, that everything's fine in that regard, they also need to make sure that it is going to be not only an impressive device, but one that differentiates itself from the S8 and S8 Plus devices. So, in all short, that basically means that even if these are true, take it with a pinch of salt, because they could change, and of course they could be incorrect as well on top of all of that. But if these leaks are fairly close to what we can expect for the Note 8, it's definitely going to be a powerful device indeed. But of course, I think, again, what they're really going to have to address are the safety concerns that are going to be plaguing a lot of consumers' minds, as well as, you know, why should I buy this over the S8 or S8 Plus? And these small differentiations are going to help, but of course it needs a bit more to really stand on its own 2 feet. However, that is me done for this video. Thank you very much for watching. As always, your support is highly appreciated, and I'll see you next time.